Bon, et ben c'est parti. Je sais pas où on doit aller, mais on va y aller. Je dois aller sur le Shell 1. Du coup, je dois prendre la sortie de droite et encore celle de droite. Est-ce qu'il y a des sorties ici? Ou c'est en dessous? C'est pas là, hein. On sort d'ici. Je peux sortir? Oh, ça va être une galère.
Over there.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut D. Intensify security measures.
Who's there? Who's there?
Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
Secure the door to the CD connecting bridge. Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut D. Intensify security measures.
Right Make contact with Ames and find out where the president is. Our information indicates that Ames is being held in the B1 level of Shell 1's core. Head for the core of Shell 1. Shell 1's core has extremely tight security. Impersonate an enemy personnel to infiltrate the section. For a proper disguise, select the... Right.
Colonel.
Pliskin, do you read me?
What's up, Raiden?
I just ran into a guy decked out like a ninja.
A ninja?
Yeah. Do you know anything about this?
No. Can you trust that costume freak?
I don't know. But the colonel told me to follow the guy's instructions.
And like a good soldier, you'll do it right. I'll let you in on a little secret, kid. The ninja that was publicized in the Shadow Moses incident no longer exists. The guy you met has no connection whatsoever with the incident.
And how do you know that?
Because I do.
Huh?
Just be careful who you trust, okay?
Pliskin, do you know anything about a Secret Service agent named Ames?
Ames?
You've heard of him?
No.
Listen, if you know anything...
No. I got the name mixed up with someone else. Forget it.
What do you mean, forget it?
Just what I said. Forget it. Talk to you later, kid.
Jack, do you need to save? Talk to you soon, Jack.
Who's there?
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Encounter DNS requesting
Dispatching an unit to Strut F. Allow the subject to get away.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Who's there?
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Who's there?
Watch out, Raiden. There are IR sensor traps in that location.
Infrared sensors?
Right. A booby trap connected to plastic explosives. Crossing an IR beam will trigger the detonation of a critical amount of Semtex. You will be killed. Make no mistake about it. Avoid contact with the beams at all cost.
Why are you late with your status report? What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack! Jack!
Who's there? sign of the missing man. Nothing else to report.
Huh? It was nothing. All clear.
No sign of the missing man. Everything else is normal. Nothing here. Nothing here.
It's the enemy, and me there.
Prevent the enemy from proceeding any further. Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security. Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
All clear.
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Secure the door leading to the FA connecting bridge.
An intruder.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security. Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Looks like you've got an AK. If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them. Listen up, kid, and don't forget this. Only the guards in Shell 1's core are armed with AK rifles. The others are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle of the Russian army. If you hope to disguise yourself as the enemy, you don't want to be carrying an AK outside of Shell 1's core.
What's that? Who is this?
What's going on?
Raiden, are you all right? Answer me. Raiden!
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
You're on B1 of the Shell 1 core now. Ames is being held in the hall. To get in the hall, you'll have to get through a door protected by a retinal scanner security system. Raiden, get past the retinal scanner and infiltrate the hall.
It's the enemy. I need help.
What's going on? Respond.
It's
What's going on? Respond. Communications with B1 of the Shell 1 core have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
it's him. Everyone, stay on guard.
Remain to B1 in the Shell 1 core. Heighten security in the crew.
Oh God, no! Jack! Jack! Jack!
all clear.
Retinol pattern is not recognized.
Raiden, I don't need to remind you that the retinal scanner checks every input against a database of the enemy's own men.
As if your own retinal pattern will do any good.
You really need to bring a terrorist over to the scanner. Raiden, the retinal scanner does not work on anything but living and open eyes. Don't knock the man out either. Be careful. You're on B1 of the Shell 1 core now. Ames is being held in the hall. To get in the hall, you'll have to get through a door protected by a retinal scanner security system. Raiden, get past the retinal scanner and infiltrate the hall.
It's the enemy! I need help! He's over there!
Head for B1 and Shell 1 core. Head for the vicinity of the retinal scanner. Don't let the intruder get away.
What the hell happened? Raiden! Raiden!
Quick! I need some help here.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
There's someone else here. Send me back ASAP.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Aïe aïe aïe. On n'en peut plus de mes conneries, on n'en peut plus. Ça fait 1 heure, je fais que de la merde. Mais vraiment que ça. Voilà, je me mets là. Allez, on va y arriver. Voilà.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to
Genre, il
enter.
s'est évanoui, quoi. On l'a même pas étranglé, rien. D'accord. Oh là là, que c'est dur. Et là, on est devant les otages. Et il faut trouver celui qui a un pacemaker. Voilà. Va savoir comment.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. You don't have a directional microphone, however. Find one first. The microphone is the only hope of identifying Ames among all the other hostages. The directional microphone should be somewhere in the core of Shell 1.
Have you searched B2 of the core?
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
On va pas y arriver.
Good morning. Good morning. Time for a treat. What's up? Venus in Cancer. Good morning. Good morning. What's up? Venus in Cancer. Hello?
You have the directional microphone. According to our information, Ames has a pacemaker. This should make his cardiac pattern fairly distinct. Use the directional microphone to locate it.
Time for a treat. How? How? Good morning. Good morning. Hello? Venus in Cancer. Good morning. Good morning. Venus in Cancer.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Ryden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to him. If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong person?
The guards may get suspicious and come running instead. Security could get tighter, too.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Don't call out to a hostage with the action button until you're fairly sure that it's Ames. If you do make a mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard gets suspicious. If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements. You won't make it out of the room. The mission will be over if you're discovered. Don your disguise and look for Ames while deflecting the enemy's suspicion.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Just wait a minute. What are you up to?
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
You're Ames, aren't
Reporting
you?
no problems in the hall on B1.
You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you? I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was set in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
What?
You're here to find out where the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety. Are you on?
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor, the core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages?
Hmm?
A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right, and the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data?
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure, and so on, are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything? The entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait. Here comes Snake.
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
King, Fat Man is
Ah, mais
dead.
c'est Ocelot.
It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
Why did he betray us?
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility, especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes. The man in the sneaking suit.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago. So it must be the Patriots.
C'est des refs à MGS1, j'aime
What
bien.
about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No.
What about the President?
The password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
The usual method, I assume?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Oh, Outer Heaven, des refs à Metal Gear de 87. Pas mal. qui ça?
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
I'm having the matter looked into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due? When you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the
Ouais,
way.
j'aime bien.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
One of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
If you wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe. But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go.
Ok. Ça commence à devenir intéressant. Faire revenir les anciens persos.
It's happening again.
This damn right arm.
Ok, là il se fait posséder par Liquid vu qu'il
It's
s'est
almost
greffé
as
son
if it's
bras.
having its revenge.
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best
Lyon.
transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman.
Les Français sont pas dignes de confiance.
There's something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Bah oui, c'est parce qu'il y a Snake dans les parages, du coup Liquid il le ressent.
I have the intruder to take care of.
C'est son clone.
Yes, King.
Ok. Pourquoi pas?
Is that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
Bah, c'est
I
vraiment
thought
pas
Snake
lui.
was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell.
Nah.
Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
And that's impossible.
C'est pas Snake, les frères. C'est trop bête en
Anyway,
fait.
what did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim.
En fait...
What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan.
Ok.
Pull it offline and turn it into some
ouais.
kind of a
En
republic.
fait, ils veulent pas lâcher une bombe nucléaire comme dans les autres MGS.
Sons of
Ils veulent libérer une ogive dans le ciel qui va libérer des ondes magnétiques qui vont déconnecter tous les appareils, rendre hors service tous les appareils électroniques du monde, ou en tout cas de là où elle va avoir l'impact. Comme ça, Manhattan, il n'y a plus la bourse, il n'y a plus rien. Et ils vont bâtir là, une nouvelle société là-bas. Projet ambitieux, hein, mais pourquoi pas.
He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
Ok.
What do you think you're doing?
Ouais, t'as vieilli, mon frère.
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
C'est ça qui est chiant dans cette série, c'est qu'un
I
coup
always
c'est ton
knew
ami,
that
un
the
coup c'est ton
DIA
ennemi
turned
selon
out
le
such
jeu.
great liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials.
3 dans le 5, dans le 3 c'est ton
know
ennemi,
what
dans le
you
5 c'est ton
are,
pote,
Colonel Ames.
dans le 1 c'est ton ennemi, là c'est encore ton
They knew
ennemi.
that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You.
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali Lulelo.
Is that so? What the?
You tricked me.
Il va faire un arrêt cardiaque, comme dans le 1.
Ocelot.
Ok, comme dans MGS1.
You, which team are you with? Show me your face. You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Identify yourself.
PG de la street.
We meet at last.
Oh, Grey Fox. Il va lui recouper un bras encore. Hey, Grey Fox.
Hold your fire. We need the hostages alive.
Hurry, get away.
But you died.
C'est vrai qu'il s'est fait écraser par un Metal Gear. En fait, c'est vraiment ça. On est la victime du jeu. Et tous les héros des autres MGS viennent nous sauver le cul. Enfin, d'MGS 1 viennent nous sauver le cul.
Colonel, Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either. I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the president right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for a nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon as possible.
But the president is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going on here, and the president may be able to tell you what it is when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to rescue the president before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the president for now.
All right.
Encounter the enemy.
This isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
To operate the elevator, walk.
Who's this?
Raiden, there's a gun cipher flying over there. Those aren't the normal cipher.
there? Who's there? Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
No sign of the missing man. Nothing else to report.
Huh? Enemy in the Who's there? Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
Raiden, can you hear me?
Pliskin, where have you been?
Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the President's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between Shells 1 and 2. If you break the beams, the Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
That's the Semtex. And that must be the control unit.
Raiden, you haven't destroyed all the control units yet. Use the first-person view or the sniper scope to look around. Raiden, what you see there is a booby trap consisting of an infrared sensor and Semtex. The Semtex will detonate if the IR beam from the sensor is disturbed. Whatever you do, don't touch the IR beam. But there's no way to get through there without crossing the beam. Neutralize all the control units for the IR sensor. Those control units in the distance are obviously out of handgun range.
What do I do then?
Use the sniper rifle to take them out. Those control units in the distance are obviously out of
J'ai pas de sniper, il me faut un sniper.